Maryland is seeing an $88.4 million boost in revenue. That announcement came this week from the State Board of Estimates. Fox 45's Taylor Stewart explains why that modest increase is being met with cautious optimism.
New projections out this week impacting Maryland's budget. The State Board of Revenue announcing an $88.4 million boost to the state's bottom line.
It's a good number. It's not a great number.
The projection far from a windfall as Maryland grapples with a nearly $1 billion structural budget gap next year. The announcement met with cautious optimism from Senate President Bill Ferguson, responding like so. Moderate growth is growth, and Maryland's economy is moving in the right direction. The Bureau of Revenue Estimates revenue projections reaffirm the Senate's focus on the need to continue growing our economy. But even getting here,
the House will come to order.
No easy feat. In the final weeks of session, lawmakers cobbled together a bevy of fee increases to account for the growing shortfall.
I don't think this is in step with a growing middle class in this state. And it most certainly is not in step with what the voters want.
What this legislation is the largest tax increase in Maryland history.
We've put our best foot forward to try not to put broad tax and fee increases on the table.
By now, you may have noticed the additional vehicle registration or rideshare app fees approved in the state's 2024 Budget Reconciliation and Financing Act.
The argument is basically by targeting these fees to user fees, it actually then, minimizes the overall tax bill to everyone else. But it won't solve the problem. The problem is bigger than these fees.
Chief economist Dr. Darius Irani says the $88 million boost still just a drop in the bucket when stacked against the looming deficit.
I know the legislators are thinking about a tax increase this year, which may be a non-starter. We can obviously cut costs, which may be challenging. Or my favorite is to actually increase the number of people living in Maryland.
Now, 3 months ahead of session, lawmakers shackled by the looming $1 billion shortfall, and some residents feeling nickeled and dimed.
We don't want to be the land of 1,000 taxes like Pennsylvania or Virginia. One of the biggest challenges we face in Maryland is how are we going to grow our ways out of this?
As we get closer and closer to the start of the next legislative session, we will continue to follow the latest budget updates and keep you up to date. Taylor Stewart from the Fox 45 Newsroom.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.